The Factory Voice is a work of historical fiction written by Jeanette Linz, set in northwestern Ontario during World War II. Instead of taking a typical look at men in the war, Linz decides to show us what it was like to be a woman during the time. In her debut novel, Linz interconnects and interweaves the characters perfectly, keeping the relationships believable and realistic, while maintaining the element of surprise and excitement. Linz sets 4 very different women together in a northern Ontario warplane production plant named Fort William Aviation, and hilarity, romance, and mystery ensues throughout the novel. Linz often leaves the reader wondering how so many characters could be so closely related at one time in life, and then thrown apart with the snap of the fingers the next. This serves as an interesting metaphor to life, subtly hinted at throughout the novel. Linz keeps the Factory Voice realistic and believable, so much so that the book could have been non-fiction. It is a proper depiction of the feelings and actions of someone living in this time period. Now I'll introduce you to some of the characters. The first is Ruby Kozak, a sad caged bird wannabe journalist. She is young and beautiful, but is unsatisfied with life as the secretary at Fort William Aviation. Next is Florence Voutilainen, a young, self-conscious riveter at the factory, on probation for her mother's treason against the country. Next is the 16-year-old, wild, naive Audrey Foley, a country girl who ran away from an arranged marriage in Alberta to Ontario's working Dominion. Lastly, we have Muriel McGregor, the oldest of the group of women, the new female engineer at Fort William Aviation. She is educated, but she is naive when it comes to love. One of the main events in The Factory Voice is a prison break from the Angler detainee camp, a prison for traitors of the country. Soon after this prison break, a stranger arrives in Fort William, who turns out to be a ghost of Muriel McGregor's past. But who is this man? Where is he from? How does Muriel know him? And what exactly did he do to deserve imprisonment? At the start of the book, we learn that the prisoners escaped using wires. But who got these wires for them? Is someone inside of Fort William Aviation a criminal, helping criminals? Another more inferred or hidden main event in the book is the topic of relationship and companionship. All 4 women seem to be searching for that special someone throughout the book, whether it's an actual spouse or just a friend. Jeanette Linz sets the book perfectly, describing what the 40s in northwestern Ontario would have looked like. Here are some pictures. In conclusion, The Factory Voice is a great book that will appeal to many, especially women and those who are fans of war stories. Hopefully you enjoyed my presentation and it got you interested in reading The Factory Voice by Jeanette Linz.